Hello, all. Welcome to Spiritually Unspiritual, where psychology and spirituality go hand in hand. Okay, today things are progressing. So, I now have completed a reading for someone I know, a reading for my friend, and now I'm being guided to do a reading for myself. So, I will be using Shamanic Oracle, World Shaman Oracle. All my Lodolite Shamanic Dreamstones are here to support me. Oh, and we shall see what is revealed. Okay, I'm fine with it. I'm surprised that I'm also now being asked specifically to take advantage of whatever this energy is that has come in today to receive even messaging for myself. So this is very, very different from what I usually do. But again, that's trusting the process, going with the flow. And so I will move right in to Shamanic Oracle, doing the same for myself. Present time, coming towards me, my focus, blocked and challenged, outcome. Whoa. Okay. Oh, and again, pre-shuffled a lot. I made sure I shuffled both these decks quite a bit because they've been used twice now. Cloud. I mentioned before with this Lodolite, this clouds. So that really, maybe I'm paying more attention to the cloud cards for me. Okay, let's see. Whoa. Present time. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. This is going to be revealing. Okay. Present time. Okay, this is wild. Okay. I've never seen these cards. I'm very excited. Ooh, okay. What's coming towards me? Shamanic Oracle. What's coming towards me? What's coming towards me? Oh, and I have to be mindful. Not all of them are meant to be, I think this will be coming towards me, and I think this will be what I'm focused on. Okay. Ooh, coming towards me, heritage. Ooh, what am I focused on? Growth. Ooh, wow. Okay. Blocked and challenged. Whoa. It's a cloud card. Okay. Blocked and challenged. Divine breath. Wow. Oh boy, this is making me emotional. Outcome. One more card. Or how many cards do you want for the outcome? Whoa. Okay. This is no joke. I'm documenting the flying trapezeness of these cards today. Outcome. Transformation and cosmic chant. Well, I was chanting earlier today, so as I was channeling the energy for these readings today. Wow. Okay. Well, let's dive in. And again, the guidebook. Present time for myself. Self-assertion. I am entitled to truly exist. confidence. I recognize the beauty in all my deeds. Wow. Ooh. And again, I don't think there are any negative cards so far that I've experienced in Shamanic Oracle. They're all just so exquisite. But I'll just take this in, take this in. What is the message for me? Present time. We legitimate to be simply because we are. Our legitimacy does not reside in our submission to society's norms. Yeah. None of us are illegitimate, nor are any parts of ourselves. Does the nettle have less importance than the oak? Oh. Are the thorns of the rose a false note next to its petals? When authentic selves shine freely, the world gains boundless inspiration. Affirming who we are reveals the unique scent of our souls, allowing a harmonious dance with our profound truth. Beautiful. Hold on. I might run out of tea. Beautiful. What a beautiful, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Spirit guides, thank you. That's just one card in. I'm feeling so loved, so validated, so on the right path. I don't even care if this looks crooked. I'm looking at everything. It's like, it's a little wonky. I don't care. I don't care. Confidence. Now I've got tea on my finger. Okay. Confidence. Confidence. I'd be pretty confident. Okay. I recognize the beauty in all my deeds. Beauty's such a interesting word. All right. Confidence, a gentle inner whisper, empowers us to manifest our truth and beliefs. By trusting in ourselves, we open a reality larger than what we know. It started with whispers. It started with little whispery messages. Confidence expands our reality beyond limitations, allowing us to rise above doubts and fears. When we embrace confidence, we find a beauty in our actions. I love this reframe on beauty. I think in dominant culture, Western culture, beauty is so materialistic. Beauty is so conditional. And in the spiritual sense of the word beauty, it feels way more comfortable for me. So I really, really appreciate that. Realign with our pure intentions and reclaim personal power. By acting from a space of kindness and love, we sow authenticity and inspire others with our strength and courage. Oh, again, what a thank you. I'm grateful for these messages. Oh, what a gift. What a gift. Thank you. Thank you. It really confirms and validates my current experiences. Coming towards me. Heritage. I welcome the memories I carry. Ooh, what an image. Okay, let me see. Let me find. Oh, number 32. Forgot there were numbers. I'm just getting so caught up. Oh, in gratitude. I am in a cloud of gratitude. In a cloud of gratitude. Oh. We inherit the past. We are the descendants of our lineages, carrying memories that shape our reality. Blockages we face are often unacknowledged memories that require our attention to transcend. I got some work coming towards me, is what this sounds like. When we address these, we pave the way for future generations. Along our journey, we encounter blessings from those who have come before us, evoking gratitude for the treasures received. Our lineage, familial, human, spiritual, guides us as we strive to create paths of ease and comfort for our heirs. Oh, today is significant for me personally. I initiated a process that this card confirms. There is work for me to do, to learn, to understand, and to integrate. And through that work will come connection to ancestors, to past lives, to spirits, family lineage spirits, universal family lineage spirits. Oh, wisdom. Oh, okay. What you're focused on, this trips me up. I expand myself with respect for all that is growth. Yes, what I'm focused on is growth is the I don't like the word outcome so much. Outcome. I like, in this journey, in this exploration, growth happens. How can you not? How can you not expand? How can you not evolve? How can you not transcend? Because growth, right? It almost feels too limiting. There's something beyond growth. It's an ongoing expansion, elevation, if you will. What is this message? Balance is a primordial law in the universe. Ooh, this is speaking to me through its nature. Through its nature flourishes and life, through its nature of balance, that makes more sense. Nature flourishes and life can expand. This balance manifests when everything is respected and nothing is forced. Respect the life expressing itself in billions of distinct facets. Whoa. Distinct facets. Worlds, civilizations, populations. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh. Showing irreverence towards any form of life will affect everyone. It is by respecting other people's spaces and silences that our dance can express all its beauty, and thus we can expand ourselves in all our splendor. I am personally focused on working on softening defenses, reducing barriers and limitations in my thinking and my beliefs, to find some tolerance. The work of maybe it's a lower vibration to work on building tolerance versus acceptance of all. acceptance of, that's a deeper level of it's higher and deeper at the same time, of compassion, a true deep well of unconditional love, the most purest form of compassion. It is an ongoing process of undoing, unlearning, unconditioning through what life has shaped us into at this point, pre-spiritual access. Boy, okay. Blocked and challenged. Divine breath. In peace I offer, and in peace I welcome. I bet these two are connected from what I just said. 16. I'm getting goosebumps, but they're like on the back of my head. I've never experienced that before. Our breath is a continuous reflection of the precious balance of life. The air we exhale can only be so because we inhale it. Likewise, in our lives, there is a constant exchange between giving and receiving. And respecting our rhythm during these exchanges is important to preserve our energy. Also, let us remember that we will receive to the extent that we give, and that the energy in which we participate in the divine exchange will be responsible for sowing flowers or stones on our path. Whoa. What's also coming through is there is some similar messaging in the full moon reading that I did, which was just several days ago. 21st, today's the 24th. Full moon was on the 21st. Going inward. And then there was the specific message around it's time to give rather than take. But these two are so linked. So linked. Blocked and challenged, right? If I stay stuck, unwilling to surrender to the greater good of all, the higher calling, the higher purpose, right? There will be stones instead of flowers. What a beautiful visual on my path. And imagine if they're the flowers, they light up the path. Right? You follow the beauty. The stones, if I continue to create stones, I'll trip over them, skin my knees, pick myself up, keep going. If there are more stones, same thing over and over, right? I don't want to trip. I would prefer to have a beautifully guided path. So my work, right? To again, stay grounded, stay mindful. Work in those energies, releasing resentment, releasing defensiveness, releasing negativity. Oof. Ongoing. But it gets less and less. You can feel it. You can feel the release. Less and less. More love, more connection, more compassion, more understanding. And again, my favorite is neutrality, right? Don't cause harm, but if you're not just there yet, it doesn't have to be defensive or fear-based. It can just be neutral. Do no harm, working with it, making the effort, trying to get it a little different, a little less negative. Beautiful. Well, outcome. And again, I've never seen any of these cards before, so I did a good job shuffling. Outcome. I Can't even say this. Whew. Transformation. I start my unfolding. Cosmic chant. My melody harmonizes with the universal symphony. Oh boy. Is this what I'm working towards? We are constantly reinventing ourselves. We are the cocoon, the place of transformation, the starting point from which the metamorphosis begins. Every step, every breath, every sunrise, that's a moon, every sunrise is an opportunity for us to unfold. We are in a perpetual process of evolution where we refine step by step this version of ourselves that gets closer and closer to our inner truth. What did I just say? Yes, confirmation. Yes. At each stage, we abandon costumes that no longer fit us, the negativity, the projections of others, the limiting, not so kind ideas of self in context to the world. Ooh. This allows us to contribute to the expression of this great mystery in which each of us is a unique expression. So for me is for you. All this is, all my channel is, all my process is role modeling. If I am going through this, if I can do this, if I can navigate any of this, so can you. It just takes trust and, it takes a little confidence. It takes, and a reframe for confidence that I've used is, it's not this, like, oh, I work on being confident. No, confidence is the result of knowing you know yourself best. You know how to take care of yourself best, whether that's setting a boundary, using discernment to not engage with what is not your energy, your issue, your problem, and putting your energy into what is in your ability to shape, hone, change, release. And when you do that and you end up feeling better about yourself and you get better results in life and better connections and healthier support, yeah, you better believe you start feeling confident in your own skin, in your own abilities, because you are very aware of what you are capable of. And then taking risks don't seem so daunting or scary because it is not defining you unless you choose to let it define you. Okay, back to me. Okay, again, but if it's for me, it's for you. Okay, cosmic chant. My melody harmonies with the unit. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. When we are in tune with life, we act fairly, respect the balance. We act fairly and respect the balance of the world. So many shamanistic value through lines. And when I say shamanistic, I just mean purely in a collective relational lens of the world. I think for shamanism, it is about the healing of those connections, of that world. This is why it is so important to offer ourselves moments of silence, to listen to this melody that carries and transforms us. This melody that helps us reveal our true notes. Listening to a dissonant musical instrument disturbs us, but can we tune it while we play? Likewise, remaining silent and slowing down will allow us to reattune ourselves to the universal sympathy. Sympathy? Whoa. Symphony, which may require sympathy. Okay. I'm getting into the leaves at the bottom of the cup. Ugh. I love this idea. We are the instrument, right? Many like multifaceted, wherever that came up before, right? Listening to an instrument connects us to the elements. Being the instrument reminds us of our own resonance, our own ability to evoke, whether it is message or emotion or connection. Ooh. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, I want to be consistent with the other readings I did. I mean, but oh my goodness. Wow, 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 wow. I will now. Whew, can it get any better than this? Let's see. World Shaman Oracle. Now, I don't know why I get nervous, but I do. Okay. Anything more to add? Whoa. How many cards here? 2. Love this. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Ooh. Whoa. Ooh. Psilocybe and nettle. Oh ho 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 ho. Interesting. I'm not assuming. They're here for a reason. They're here for a reason. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Childhood. Oh boy. Here we go. So again, psilocybe, right? Hallucinogenic mushroom. Thanks to archaeological studies, it has been possible to date the almost certain use of psilocybin mushrooms to be about 9,000 years ago in Algerian mountains in the Sahara Desert, where today is nearly impossible to find them. On the rocks, there are painted human figures holding mushrooms that are connected to the head and mind by a series of dots. These paintings have been interpreted as evidence that the mushrooms were used for psychedelic purposes. Ooh, I do want to read this part. Psilocybin mushrooms grow almost everywhere in the world, although the most well-known ones are found in Mexico, Mexico and Central America. According to scientists, humanity began eating them about 5 million years ago, where our hominid ancestors started to adapt better to the environment and gatherer intensification occurred. Okay, getting into socialization of humans, mushroom effects. When we encounter psilocybe, we open a door inside ourselves to allow the child within to emerge, both the collective child of humanity and our individual child. They have always been there. They speak to us whether we stop to enjoy life without having any other reason to do so. They speak to us when we stop to enjoy life without, okay. Ooh. So without having to take psychedelic mushrooms, right? There's a message here around and because again, any medicinal or psychedelic aid is just getting you there faster, right? It's burning through layers and barriers. If that's a desire, a pull, go for it, right? Whatever, right? But the message is more about dissolving the walls, dissolving the barriers between inner child and child of the universe, collective child innocence. Again, that came up in the last reading, right? This picture of a child that was representing like kind of like reincarnation and like holding wisdom and the lifetimes it moves through. And so, but this, when I first saw this, I was like, is this all underwater? It looks like seaweed. It looks like jellyfish, but no, it's mushrooms and some plant. This eye, dropping into the eye. Wild, layers, okay? World Shaman Oracles, Francesca Mattioni, layers of teaching, layers of learning. So much research and study has gone into the messages, the meanings, the multiple messages and meanings. So comprehensive, so respectful to multicultural needs. Mwah. Okay, I'm so biased. Nettle. Ooh, I'm excited about this. Nettle. My plant allies. Yay. Like I said, I got a message around plant allies in my morning shamanistic ritual where I pulled some of my Andean healing cards. And it came up in my friend's reading, about perhaps developing more relationship with plant allies. I think I'm getting pretty familiar with my plant allies. So, nettle, healing. Ooh. Nettle is a common plant that doesn't go unnoticed. It stings if touched, causing a rash and burning sensation on the skin of the unwary person who went near it. This is because it contains histamine, a substance that causes irritation, which is released through the short, sharp hairs on the leaves. This is how it defends itself against attacks from animals that want to feed on it and humans who want to pull it up because it's a weed. But we know there's no such thing as a weed. There are only vagrant, tenacious herbs. I'm going to pause for a second here. How I'm taking this in, remember the earlier messaging. This is not just about a plant. Right? If say like I have felt like a weed in society, that defensiveness, those energies, I'm working to soften and smooth out. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I have felt like a nettle before, right? Mess with me, I get irritated. I'm sure others can relate. It's only defending itself. It just wants to be left alone, or do its own thing, be its own powerful, healing, vegetation, whatever, right? And so, compassion for nettles. Who knew? Oh. On the shamanic path, nettle appears to remind us that the most powerful paths to healing pass through pain. Pain isn't a monster to be kept at a distance. It is one of the ingredients of daily existence. Ooh. There is a difference, a distinction, a necessary awareness of moving through pain versus perpetuating suffering, right? There's a Buddhist saying, pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. And to break it down even more in maybe a more shamanic context, right? Growing pains, birth pains. Pain serves an exquisite purpose. If we did not have pain, we would not know we have been harmed. When we start developing defenses because we fear pain, then that's what creates a block or a stone on our path. But when we have a relation, we cultivate, we reestablish a more compassionate relationship with pain through the compassionate relationship with ourself. We know pain is only temporary. We dig in to our strength. We dig in, we know the pain is there for a reason, and it is only temporary. If you look through your lifetime up to this point, have you ever had non-stop pain? Or have there been moments of, oh, there's peace, the absence of pain? When we really look at it all and tabulate all the events of pain, because it activates so much primitive fear, defensiveness, stuff in our nervous system for survival, it's so blown up out of proportion at times. And to be clear, I'm talking about pain. I'm not talking about trauma. That's a very, it has its own very necessary, compassionate focus, right? But pain, physical pain, emotional pain, mental pain, all the pains, right? That are just brief but intense, right? In the context of life, a painful childbirth hopefully is not more than a day or two. Hopefully, but like baseline, it's technically, it's not in the entire time. It ebbs and it flows, right? And with relational pain, either it motivates you to change things about yourself, change things about the dynamic, or change the relationship, right? Like, move on. Remove yourself from the pain, if that is an option. Oh, oof, 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 oof. And these two together, right? Protecting, defending the inner child. That really comes through. That really comes through. Way more here. Way more. Didn't even get into like these birds. Bird song. The moon. Where are they? Are they in a cave? What? Are you made of stone? Is this like, what? I love the like through line of some of these lines and the flow and more stone. I'm seeing stone and fire and air and again that sort of distinction between grounded and ethereal combined. So yeah, I will just keep these out for myself and see how much deeper this may go. But in conclusion, it's gotta be, because I'm done for the day. Grateful. Not just for the ooh. Are my lights gonna go out? Time to quit. Grateful for the energy to do multiple readings in shamanic energy. This is shamanic messaging. That's the guidance, right? Whether it is my direct spirit guide, whether it feels like multiple guides, to be honest, and it felt like multiple guides, or collective guidance is a better way to describe it. for my friend and for the person I know. That is letting me know that we're tapping into much more support, much more to explore, much more to bring in. Ooh. Okay. Wow, I don't want to leave this energy. It feels so good. I hope you get to feel this energy as well, and it makes you feel good as well. At a minimum, it gives you hope. It inspires you. It has you rethink about how you think about yourself. Think about yourself in a much more self-forgiving, graceful, and compassionate way. That takes work, but it all starts somewhere. If it starts right now in this moment, that's all that matters, because you will start healing. You have already begun to start healing. Healing is already there for you. Are you ready for it? Okay. Whew. All right. I'm wrapping it up. Okay. Thank you, guides, spirits, everyone, for coming into this energy, giving us this energy, this abundant energy to work with today. Thank you for all the blessings. Through connection, I received my message, my blessing, through starting off with giving to others. This is my reward. That is how I feel. What a gift. What a gift. And have, it's not even day, it's evening, but have a beautiful day. May there be flowers on your path. May you choose to release a little at a time the walls, the barriers, the defensiveness, the fear of pain. Okay. Take good care. Bye-bye.